Hey y'all, happy Friday. If you're seeing this video, I hope and pray that you've had an amazing week. If you haven't had an amazing week, I pray that you have a restful and a productive and peaceful weekend, and whatever else you need the weekend to be, I pray that will be your portion. So listen, I won't be before you long. I just want to give a quick word of encouragement, word of inspiration through something that God shared with me this week through one of my own situations. So I don't know if for you life has been lifing, but for me, life has been lifing, and I find myself in a place where I have multiple situations going on that I need God to fix. Most of them, I need him to fix them immediately. Most of them, I need him to fix it sooner versus later. Most of them, I need some miraculous things to happen. It's one of those, if God don't do it, it can't be done. I need that in my situations. And so what I tend to do, because I'm a solutionist, and if you know me personally, you know this to be true, I tend to fix other people's problems. I do it for my family. I do it for my friends. I try to do it for myself. So what I have found myself doing is getting into a habit of doing more, trying to fix one particular situation. And so one day this week, I was driving, trying to get me something to eat or something, and God just kind of stopped me in my tracks and was like, you wouldn't be so tired if you, didn't do so much. This week you've done this, you've done this, you've done this. You wouldn't be so tired if you were doing all that. And I was like, well, God, I'm trying to rectify my situation. I'm trying to get myself out of the situation. He was like, here's the problem. He was like, yes, I do know that you're in that particular situation because of some of the your consequences of some of your actions. And that's why you're in that situation. But I am God, and I am God, your Father, who loves you. Just because you got yourself in the situation does not mean that you have to depend on yourself to get yourself out of the situation. And so God showed me that I was doing more, trying to fix the situation because I was coming from a place of guilt. I was coming from a place of regret and shame. And so I was trying to do more to fix my situation coming from that place, when the word says there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. So I was really doing God's job because I felt like, God, I got myself into this. I'm not asking you to get me out. And so when God showed me that this week, that was so freeing for me. And so God told me to fall back and let him fix it. Fall back and let him handle it. And he also showed me this. Sometimes when we are trying to do more, God really is requiring us to do less for a couple of reasons. When we do less, we can allow God to do his job without us interfering in the situation. And secondly, if he's requiring us to do less, it may be that, maybe your situation is not like mine, where I'm reaping some of the consequences of my actions, but maybe your situation is all about God's timing. Sometimes it's not nothing that you have done wrong. Sometimes it's not nothing that you're reaping the consequences of. Sometimes it's simply a matter of God's timing. Isaiah 60:22, I believe, it says, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So listen, I just want to share that with you all because that blessed me this week and it freed me this week when God showed me the root of why I was doing what I was doing. And so I am now entrusting God with all of my situations to do what he needs to do. And I'm falling back. And so I just want to share that with you all, just in case you needed to hear this as well. If you feel like somebody else needs to hear it, share this message with them as well. So thank y'all for listening. I hope this bless you. Have a blessed weekend.